Hi, have you ever wondered why you could have good-looking blood work but still not feel well? The answer lies in inflammation at the cellular level. You have 75 trillion cells all operating to make your body function well. So if we take a look at the cell, this is one of the 75 trillion cells, and in that cell there's something called the mitochondria, which you've probably heard about, which makes energy. But the cell wall is the key. In the cell wall, there's a lot of things called gates and channels that things attach to, like hormones attached to this, like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, thyroid hormone, insulin, all attached to these specific receptor sites on the cell to act on the cell so that the cell knows what to do based on the brain's communication via your hormones. There's also gates and channels that substances like nutrients, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, fatty acids, neurotransmitters get into the cell to do something in the cell, and then the byproduct of that is toxic that needs to get out of the cell so that it can get out of your body and keep everything working well. Kind of like a really nice running car, the exhaust isn't getting into the cab making you sick. It's a clean running machine. So what happens to sabotage this? When we get inflammation in the body, that inflammation ends up on the cell wall and it clogs those receptors and hampers the receptor site for the hormones to get into the cell. What this does is it increases the amount of toxicity in the cell, increases inflammation outside the cell, and then your cells can't work right and you get sick. So when somebody gives you a medication to change the way your blood might look, so your blood levels look well and you still don't feel well, you need to look at the cell. So if you're interested in finding out how toxic you may be, click the link in our bio to look for our Toxic Top 10 so we can figure out how to help you. I hope this helps. Have a great day.